Hey, everybody. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. How's everybody doing? So we have a storm coming through. Actually, it's been coming through all day. So yeah, so if someone could write something in the comments to make sure that I'm being heard, that would be great. Greatly appreciated. I hope everyone is doing well. So we are going to throw some cards. Hi, Lisa. How are you? So let's do some readings for you. Lisa, the first one. Hi. I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to see. Okay, so Lisa, the first card for you is the Magician in the Mirror. And then we have the Healing of the Ages. And then we have Woman Holding Coin. Hi, Kate. Oh, so we're live. So here we are. You're here. I'm here. Everything is great. So the magician in the mirror is kind of like the traditional magician in the original tarot. It's that spark of magic. It's that spark of getting things done. It's that spark of creation. It's not just that spark of creation physically, but emotionally, mentally. It's creatively. It's spiritually. And when we go on this journey of creation, or we go on this journey of creating that spark, in order for that spark to be able to spread, we need to heal from past situations or past relationships. We need to heal from past trials and tribulations, right? Because we need that fresh air, right, to come in and allow us to get excited about something new and something fresh. So we're healing from the past. So we have this wonderful spark of creativity, spark of passion, spark of rejuvenation, right? And then we heal from the past, and then we step into this time of abundance and this time of prosperity, this time of magic, this time of passion. So the woman holding coin is about someone offering you this opportunity to step into abundance, or you being able to offer to others. But this is a card of luck. It's a card of passion, and purple that she is wearing is all about putting herself in a position of acceptance, of royalty, of nobility, of greatness, right? So far, this is what we have for you. So there's a new journey happening, new opportunities coming in, healing from the past, and being open to receiving and giving. And we talk about receiving and giving, so we have to talk about it being balanced as well. And the Hierophant talks about not really stepping out of your comfort zone doing this, right? This is about being very strategic and very um, in the box. This isn't something you wanna take chances on yet. The Hierophant is also about connecting to spirit, connecting to source. So we want to make sure that we're grounded, that we're balanced, that we're in a place of, healing, in a place of also connection to spirit and source. And we talked a little bit about giving and receiving. So the Six of Cups is also being in a place of gratitude. So this really looks like it's a transformation, and in order for you to step into this transformation, a few things have to be done. We have to heal from the past, we have to be open to giving, we have to be open to receiving, we have to be balanced and stable, but we also have to think logically here about what's best for you and best for everyone involved. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is kind of one of my favorite cards because she's holding the world in the palm of her hand and she's saying, I know that I'm capable of doing this. I use my imagination and my inspiration and I create what it is I see. And I not only create it in the spiritual realm, I also create it in my reality right here, right now, this minute, this instant, I am able to create it, and you are able to create it. But there's a path that needs to be followed. It's like ingredients and when making something. Um, there's a process. You wouldn't just hello, Pamela. You wouldn't just throw everything into a pan and then stick it in the oven without mixing it. Some people measure. I measure by the heart. I don't really measure with a cup. Um, but there's a way of doing, if that makes sense, and this process is the way of doing. So for the, postcards from s no, not postcards from spirits, the spell casting oracle, you have forgiveness. We talked about the healing process. Healing process also, talks about and includes forgiving, releasing, and letting go of all of the burdens or trials and tribulations that you, um, may have, been carrying around that isn't your responsibility or burden anymore. So by forgiving, releasing, and letting go, it makes the journey a little bit easier to walk. Makes the path a little bit easier. And we also have blessings. So it looks like that when you are able to step into this inspiration, the spark, and heal and forgive, it's all about balance here. We have give and take. We have forgiveness and healing. We have inspiration and balance, stability, and being open to receive. So I kind of feel this is all about balance for you. And if you can find that balance, there's accomplishment and achievement here. But remember, I feel that healing is always important first and foremost, because without releasing what you need to heal from, it's just garbage filling up a space where opportunity has where opportunity can take position, if that makes sense. So if you're still holding things from the past, that is going to take up the energy, that is gonna take up a space where the energy of healing or balance or stability or manifesting or forgiveness or opportunity or blessings. So I hope that makes sense, Lisa, and thank you so much. A complete transformation. It's manifesting right now. Moving forward, I had a healing process last month. I felt it deeply. I had to let go. Good for you. Yay. So we are so on the right path. You're so on the right path. Okay, so thank you, Lisa, for allowing me to do that for you. Thank you. So that's confirmation that you're doing great and you're on the right path. So thumbs up. Okay. Is, Kate still here? Kate, Kate, Kate. Hi, Kate. So if you guys wanna share this out, that would be great. Also, if you're not a subscriber, it would be wonderful if you would subscribe, hit the notification button. It would also be cool if you can, like, share a heart or 2 or 3. Okay, here we go, Kate. Kate, before I get started with your reading, I have this vision of balloons, so I don't know if there's a party, or an anniversary or a celebration coming up, but there's balloons, mostly red and yellow balloons. So, I don't know if there is a celebration or an anniversary or something coming up for you, Kate, to where there would be balloons involved, but there are definitely balloons involved. Interesting. Hmm, you can tell me. Let me know. Okay, so we have door to happiness and healing. Yay. Ooh, we have attachments. That's always a card that an angel of strength. Okay, so with the um with the attachment card, letting something go, that makes perfect sense because what do you do with balloons, right? you kinda let them go. You write little messages at the bottom. That's what people do, when they let things go. So they write, little messages on paper, and then they roll them up, and then they tie them to the balloon, and they let them go, and it's kind of a way of releasing, right? So I wanna talk about the attachment card first because that's the most important card here. Um, because the attachment card either has you very focused on a specific outcome of something that you're being guided to release, right? If you wanna find the happiness and healing and balance, prosperity, abundance that you desire to seek, then there are some things that you have to let go that you have a specific desired outcome for. The attachment card could also be people wearing false people presenting themselves to be how they're not. So people wearing false masks, people pretending to be something that they're not, people deceiving or lying or manipulating. So with the attachment card, it's either it can also be you trying to be something that you're not to please other people. You trying to be a specific way that people want you to be because that's the only way that they'll accept you, if that makes sense. But whatever the case is, there's something here that needs to be released and that needs to let go in order to step into this happiness and healing. There's doors opening for you, but if there is a specific outcome you're looking for due to this transition that happens around this transition transformation, then you're going to find yourself a little bit disappointed because um, we have an idea of what we want, and spirit has an idea of what you need, and usually it works out spirit's way, and then when it doesn't work out our human way that we think it should, we get kinda disappointed. If you have a specific outcome involved in something, you may kinda wanna let that go for right now and kinda go with the flow and take what comes. And you're gonna have to tap into a little courage and strength, because as humans, we get very emotionally involved in things, and, when we set our mind to something and it doesn't turn out the way we want it to turn out, then we get a little all in our feels, and Spirit is trying to say here, release any specific attachments that you have to any particular situation you may be going through. If people are coming to you trying to present themselves in a specific way, don't fall for it. Use your intuition. We have the rainbow here in the back. First of all, we have the dove is peace. We have the rainbow in the back, and if you ever looked at a rainbow, it has all the colors of the chakra. So we have red, and we have orange, and yellow, and green, and blue, and purple, and that purple and white kind of mixed together. So this is about you coming into alignment and coming into a place of peace and being very open to a period of transition and transformation. But first, we have to let go of what no longer serves us. The specific outcome, the people who are presenting themselves as being something that they're not, and all of that is going to take courage and strength. And we see her green feathers back here, and that's the heart, not feathers. Well, yeah, they are feathers; they're wings. That's the heart chakra. So being open to the change, being open to letting go. All right. So let's see what else is on the table. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and also the Hierophant. So the Knight of Cups is an interesting card because it has a couple of um, descriptions. So first of all, we're looking at someone riding on this broom, and the little cat is hanging on, and all of these bubbles are coming out of the cup. And this is about not overdoing it, right? But the Knight of Cups is also a knight that is a wanderer. They don't have it in them to follow through, if that makes sense. So this could be someone coming in who is presenting themselves to be um, um, They are appreciative, they do care, they mean well, it's just that they're really not able to follow through with the promises that they're making, so they may be here one minute and gone the next, and if there is a specific outcome with this relationship or partnership that you're looking for, it may not work out the way you want it to work out, but you have a very loyal, devoted, um, family grouping here, and you're really being guided um, to find stability in that and to find balance in that and to look at things from a more spiritual perspective, when you're going through this transition and transformation, if that makes sense. Um, so it's time to kind of let go of um, that need or that desire for that specific outcome. And we have a tendency to make a lot of promises, with ourselves, and when those promises don't come to fruition or when we can't follow through, we get kinda down on ourselves then as well. But it seems like here you have a very devoted, um, friendship or family group in your center here that seems to want to help you kind of move through this. So if there are people around you, um, allow them to help you because they mean well. They mean well. So let's see what your spell casting or ooh, okay. All right. So we have beauty. I love that card so much. And we have confidence. So this the confidence is really good because we have it with the strength card. So if you are really um if you that's a family unit. Yeah, very loyal. So the confidence is you finding the confidence and the strength and the courage within yourself to kind of, as you said, find your own stable place, right? And we are capable and able of doing that if we allow ourselves to be in the present moment and see the beauty in everything. And I think that's why we have the beauty card. I think a lot of times we don't allow ourselves to see the beauty that surrounds us. I think a lot of the times we take that for granted. I mean, we walk outside and we totally dismiss the beauty around us. And I think that if you were to put yourself in a place of recognizing beauty and being in a mindset in a heart center of appreciation, not just appreciation for your family, but appreciation for the air that you breathe and the ground that you walk on and the opportunities that you have and the strength and courage that is within you. I mean, because you are trying to find your place at the moment. You are trying to follow through with the promises that that you're making, and that takes a lot of confidence to admit that I'm not quite there yet, but I am trying. And I think that if you were to kind of look at yourself from the perspective of, the eyes of spirit, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're powerful, you're strong, you're confident, you're prosperous, you're abundant. You are going through this process of transition and transformation. You are looking for, what makes you you, and that is something to be very proud of because not a lot of people, are confident enough to step into that role and do what needs to be done, and even the small successes are something that needs to be appreciated and recognized. So even if you are so tired and just done with life that you don't walk out of the house, but you get up and you walk out, that's a celebration. That's something that needs to be celebrated because that celebration is going to give you confidence to take that next step, and then that next step, and then that next step, and before you know it, you're doing you, and that's pretty badass. So and we also have willpower. So look at that. We have willpower, we have confidence, we have strength and courage. So this is really, I feel, a time for you to kind of just take a deep breath, exhale, make a promise to yourself that you're going to do this. You're going to take it step by step, but you're going to do what needs to be done. And every step that you take, you celebrate. Every step that you take, find the beauty in that because you're coming into a time of happiness and healing, and there are a lot of things that are going to be dropping away, but a lot of things that are gonna be coming toward you as well when you go through this happiness and healing, and it's gonna take a lot of confidence and willpower not to fall backwards because it's going to be the first what's the song? First, first there's a song, what is it? The first do, 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 do. Anyway, there's a song. There's a song, and I know it, but I can't remember it. But anyway, it takes a lot of courage and willpower to do what you're doing, and I'm very proud of you, so keep on doing what you're doing. I hope that helps. So who else is here that would like a little reading? Anyone? 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 Is there anyone else here? I think it's you're so very welcome. So, so, so very welcome. And thank you for allowing me to read for you. And if anyone would like to um, donate, do so by following or using um, Sacred Love Tarot is my PayPal account. So if you guys would like to donate, you can do that, and I'll put the link in the comments as soon as I find it. So if there's anyone else who would like a reading, just let me know, and if anyone else would like to donate, you can do that here. And you're very much welcome, Kate. Thank you. So let's see, I know there was someone here earlier. I think it was Pam. Pam, are you still here? Pamela? Okay, so we're gonna do our reading for the energy for tomorrow while we're waiting for other people to join us. Okay, so tomorrow's energy reading for what is that, the 19th of August, talks about opportunities and it also talks about balance and it also talks about going out into your community and finding those opportunities. Hi, Pamela. Okay, so let me get you. Right, here we go. This is for Pam. All right, Pamela, we have Angel of Balance. That's interesting that you have the attachment card as well. My goodness gracious. Come on, y'all. That's a lot of scattered energy, Pamela. A lot of scattered energy. Man holding heart. Huh. So this feels like a partnership or relationship here. With the man holding heart, this is someone coming forward, wanting to offer love, appreciation, recognition, romance, something like that. This backward stuff is just like killing. But there's also an attachment. There's also, as I was saying before, that attachment, it's almost like as if we're very focused on a specific outcome with this partnership or relationship. And it seems to be not as equal as it should. So if this was a relationship reading, I would say that there is someone in this partnership, and it could be a work environment as well, who isn't what they seem to be, right? There's a lot of, someone pretending to be something else, and it's not a balanced situation at all. There's a lot of, give, give, and there's a lot of take, um, but it's not a balanced give and take. It's someone giving, and the other person taking, but not giving back in any way. So it's really not a balance. So this kind of gives me the feeling of a very imbalanced, one-sided partnership. Could be a relationship, or it could be a work environment, or it could be someone who is pretending to be someone they're not in order to get something that they want. Does that make sense? So, it's like those men who, um, who who cannot have stable relationships, so they pretend to be whatever the woman wants them to be. So they kinda get in, they get in, they read the room, they present themselves as being something completely different. Or this could be something that have to do with work. It doesn't have to be a personal relationship. I mean, it doesn't have to be a physical relationship either. It could just be a very one-sided partnership or relationship of someone who's not who they say they are, or not presenting themselves to be who they are. And it's very unbalanced, not good. It's not good. I wouldn't be surprised if we got the Tower. So we have the King of Pentacles, and it's interesting that all the cards are good. Look at that. So we have this one-sided totally imbalanced relationship, but we have the King of Pentacles and we have the Judgment. And the King of Pentacles is the Midas touch guy. We know he's the one that loves to have fun. He's got the money. He is all about growing and intuition, and he's about living life and enjoying the journey and all of that. And then we have the Judgment, something coming back around from the past, coming out of the fire like a phoenix. And then there's an ascension. There's a change of fortune, of status. So that's interesting that we would have the attachment card in the center, and then the angel of balance, and then the relationship card on the other side. And this here, all of these major arcana cards. So this is like this is a huge move. This is a huge shift. It's a huge transformation. It's a huge change. Um, there's this there's this feeling of getting the opportunity to do something again. Maybe it's to go go through this relationship again, or to meet up with um, boyfriend again, or an old girlfriend again. It's this really it's a very lopsided thing, I feel, because the attachment card is people wearing masks. It's someone continuously trying to get something out of someone by being something that they're not. But then we have the King of Pentacles and the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. So I kind of wonder if this man holding heart presents himself to be the King of Pentacles in order to manipulate people and kind of change his status, right? To change from being not as prosperous as he would desire to be, to as prosperous as he wants to be, if that makes sense. Because it's a very interesting read. Does that make sense to you, Pam? If you're still here? Be on the lookout for fishy people. Be on the lookout for people presenting themselves to be something completely different. Be on the lookout for people coming back into your life, trying again, or wanting to try something again, or wanting to do something again, wanting to give it another go. Be very cautious of that. I would be very cautious of that because there's a lot of grieving here. And there's also good luck here too. So this is it's a very it's a very imbalanced, it's a very imbalanced reading. I mean, these 2 cards, we talk about loss, we talk about people being fake and phony, we talk about grieving, we're talking about losing something or someone, and then we have the man holding heart and the King of Pentacles, and this talks about someone who's in love or someone who is abundant and prosperous and growth and intuitive. And we're talking about someone having another chance here and it turning out differently, right? So it's just so oddly imbalanced. It's oddly imbalanced. Nobody from your past has recently come back into your life, have they? Because this gives a sense of someone coming back and being different and then trying to work something out again and it working out differently. Just be very careful for people coming back into your life because this could turn out not good. It could turn out good for them, but not good for you. So be very careful with people who present themselves to be, um, abundant, compassionate, maybe too mushy-gushy, that whole lovey-dovey kind of thing. Um Be on the lookout for people like that. Be on the lookout for people who are too good to be true. Be on the lookout for people who come back from your past and say, "I wanna give it another try," or, "I wanna do something different," or, "I know that we could have, been successful together, but it wasn't the right time, it's maybe the right time now." Just be very careful of people coming in from your past and, maybe trying a little bit too hard to impress you or um, too hard to be accepted. Yeah, there's healing there. There's grieving and there's pain from the past. Someone who maybe perhaps you had a relationship with of some kind, and then they come back in, and now they're presenting themselves to be something different. And it's like giving it the judgment card is like it's like a transformation kind of thing. It's either releasing something or giving it a go, but it turns out differently, right? And even though it's a phoenix rising out of the fire card kind of thing, like it's also it also can change a person's, perspective or trajectory in life, right? So say you're going this way, you have a chance to do it differently, now you're going in a completely different direction, and perhaps that completely different direction can bring a different outcome, but there's loss here and grieving and healing from it too. So this person, whoever this is, doesn't seem like a very good, trustworthy person, even though they may present themselves as giving another opportunity or another chance. So try not to be, um, try not to fall in line with whatever scam or game they have going, because it does feel like a scam and it does feel like a game. So just warning, just a warning, just a warning. All right, is there anyone else here? All right, so seeing none, hearing none, I would like to thank you all for being here, all 4 of you. And, privilege and pleasure to read for you, and, I look forward to doing this again and hope you guys do too. So until next time, take care of you. Bye. Thank you, Pam. Thank you.